Hello, good evening, good morning, hello, wherever you are, and welcome to this episode of the Zekeism Podcast with me, Zeke. Hello, Zook.
Hello.
I don't know what's wrong with him today, people.
There's nothing wrong with me. You keep accusing me of that. I am literally ready to go.
I don't know what's wrong.
Recording an excellent podcast as we do every week. Hopefully with little or no criticism from you. And yeah.
Never a critic, always a fan.
I haven't checked, but I must ask, did my name appear correctly this week as per my winnings on last week's quiz?
Don't know what you're on about in terms of the don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, don't know what you're referencing, no idea.
Well, let's take that as yes then.
Yeah, well, there you go. No, thank you very much for listening. Welcome to the podcast. We've been doing this for a few weeks now. Enjoying it? I am anyway.
Oh, was that a question for me?
Yeah,
absolutely. I love. It's like we said at the start. Really, these are conversations we'd be having anyway, and it's nice to think that we might be entertaining other people with the same stuff we'd normally talk about. I think we're quite not generic, but we've got broad views. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's like we're niched.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, one of us is anyway.
I'm broader than you. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even say it was me. I didn't even say it was me.
If this was up to you,
I inferred it was
a complete Marvel only podcast speaking about all things Daddy Feige.
Well, Daddy Feige can keep pumping it into my veins. Anyway, welcome to the podcast. I've got a fun fact for you, or a little quiz question before we start.
Already?
Yeah, today is the
normally
anniversary.
Save the fun stuff for me at the end, but okay.
There's fun stuff throughout. You just don't pay any attention to it. Fun fact. On this day, one of the arguably greatest films of all time was released. 1972, I think. I think it's the year. 1972. I found this out before we went live, so just to double check, I've got that right.
Thing is, I feel like I saw something on social media earlier, and now I'm kicking myself that I can't recall what it was.
No, you've got dirty social media, so it won't be that one you did.
Come on, please. It's mostly
Come on now.
At the moment, it's clips of Everybody Loves Raymond.
No. Yes, 1972. I got that right.
1972. What was released in 1972? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Nope. I don't know what that might have been. I don't have that in front of me, but it's not that one.
1972.
Mm-hmm.
Greatest film.
Arguably one of the greatest films of all time. I know you like this film. I'm pretty sure you do.
One hint. Is it that obvious if you gave me one hint?
Al Pacino film.
Oh, Godfather.
Yes, correct.
Godfather. Yeah, that is what I saw earlier, actually. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, there you go.
Absolutely.
Amongst the dirty stuff, you had The Godfather come up in your socials.
Absolutely love that film. There's no dirtiness on my social media.
He's a freak.
I am angelic.
He's super freaky.
I am angelic.
Angelic.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a claim to fame.
Entirely so. Not a claim to fame. I'm just a good person.
Yeah. In person.
I'm a good person.
The dark side takes over.
No. We all grow up some days.
Well, how's your week been?
Yeah, not too bad. I'll be honest, I've been very, very nerdy. I went electric with the car. So nothing unusual content of this podcast, but I've got an electric car now, and it's kitted out with so much tech and stuff that it's keeping me well occupied. It's sitting in parked up yesterday, should I say, and I was watching Disney Plus and some of the Zekeism videos on YouTube from the car, as well as having a few games of Angry Birds, which is a nice addition. Absolutely needless for the car, but again, it's like when you're sitting there doing nothing, it's now got loads of things for me to do. And I paid an extra £1.60 to get massage mode.
I told you he was a freak.
It's in the car.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm freaky with the car seats. Jesus, boy.
He's super freaky.
What are you saying?
Freaky naughty. Well, that sounds riveting. I don't know why you need that feature, but yeah, well done. What's the car's name? Every electric car's got a name, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to give away my car. But,
no, not the car. But it's like,
I do always name my cars. I've had Cleopatra. I had Indigo. I've had I had a Peugeot once called Poalina.
Jeff.
I've never had a Jeff.
No. Well, you got one now.
Where's Jeff from? No, if anything, what's it? It's the name of the car begins with C, so might be another,
Carl.
might be Cleopatra 2.
Cleopatra 2. Oh, very inventive.
It goes with the name. It's a God, I've got to name it now. It's a CLA, so it's CLA, so Cleopatra. It kind of fits, if you know what I
Oh,
mean.
okay. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Well, that was a witty. Oh, we didn't get the Godfather thing went nowhere. It just
Well, that was on you. You started
breezed
solid.
over that one. I thought you'd go like, yeah, I really like that film. We'll go into it. You just went,
Absolutely
yep.
love that film.
Saw that on
Honestly,
social
absolutely love The
media.
Godfather. It's probably the only thing I've ever seen clip-wise or film-wise of Marlon Brando where I've genuinely liked his performance. Obviously, launched Al Pacino wasn't the original suggestion for it. Dustin Hoffman, believe it or not, I believe was the original actor to play Michael Corleone.
That'd be such a different film.
Yeah, I know, right? But is it Francis Ford Coppola? He was
Yeah.
insistent to the studio that Al Pacino. How do I know all this stuff? But it was insistent to the studio that Al Pacino was to play Michael Corleone, and he won the day eventually. They did test screenings, and
Mm.
they went with Al Pacino.
Very similar to Kevin Feige and John Favreau making Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man. There you go. Brought it back to Marvel. Way.
I did
Welcome
hear
to the
that. Yeah, I
podcast.
did hear that.
Welcome to the podcast.
Well, Daddy's never far from your mind, is he?
I love you, Daddy.
You're trying to get those Feige bucks.
Welcome back. And I guess the main news story, as seems to be every week, is the Warner Brothers Paramount bidding, merger, blah, 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 purchase. A second bid over the last 24 hours has gone in. It's been thoroughly rejected by Warner Brothers. A spokesperson or a statement came out from a Warner Brothers source to say that it was way too low, blah, blah, blah. Paramount are trying to get the deal done quick because there's other bidders at the party, one of which rumors are is Netflix. So that'll be
Ooh,
interesting if Netflix purchased Warner Brothers. And Netflix have got a buttload of money, so they can afford to splash or splurge. Rumors are there's a company called Apollo. I don't know what they do. They might be a hedge fund. I'm not sure. Rumors that they're apparently going to put in a $60 billion bid. But Warner Brothers are pretty much confirmed as a result of this statement that they are for sale. So they are going to get sold. It is going to
yeah.
go. It's just a matter of who and when. But yeah, thoughts
I
on it? I
mean,
mean, there's no difference from last week when we heard that they were.
no. I think preference would be Netflix because I think Netflix would be good custodians and they'd churn out some half decent content and they'd probably keep James Gunn on.
Yes and no, because they would, yes, like you said, churn out content. They're not a big fan of cinemas.
No, but I'm a big fan of streaming. Like I do
Mm.
generally, it's been my TV since I moved out. I've moved left from home. So the more on streaming for me is always a benefit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about preferred bidder. I don't really know or care at this point. I think I just want someone to maintain
I mean, what was the
quality.
last big thing Paramount put in the cinemas though? I can't recall Paramount doing much
Oh,
for a
now you're
while.
testing me. Probably some animation because they do animation every now and then. They own Sony, so there'll be something related to. Or do they own Sony? No, I'm thinking. No, they don't. Of course they don't. Speaking out of turn. You're going to test me now. Let me see.
I am looking. Paramount Films
Sonic
2025.
3 came out last year.
Mission Impossible, apparently. The Naked Gun.
Ah, Mission Impossible, of course. Naked Gun. Yeah, you're right. Paramount Films.
Gladiator 2.
That was a couple of years ago. Yeah, you're right. Mission Impossible, Smurfs, Naked Gun. They're the big ones
Okay.
from this year for them. Roofman just came out with what's his name? Channing Tatum.
What is
Yeah.
Roofman?
I've heard it's good. I've
After
seen good
escaping
things
from
about it. I
prison,
haven't seen
former
it to
soldier
vouch
and
for it.
professional thief Jeffrey
Yeah.
Manchester finds a hideout inside a Toys R Us, surviving undetected for months while planning his next move.
It's based on a
Yeah,
true
okay.
story, I believe.
I would, I wouldn't go to the cinema, but I'd watch it on streaming.
Go to the cinema more often, man.
It's got to grab me. I've got to know I'm going to have a good time.
Talk
Got to
about your
have a good
socials again.
time.
Talk about your socials again.
Meet my socials.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's gone over my head,
Right over your head by the sound of
just like
it.
Duke.
Exactly. So we're moving swiftly on from your sordid social life. We'll go into Paramount, Warner Brothers. I
Can
think
I
we
say there is a theme this week of
what?
allegations that I am not best pleased with.
Amen. If you need me, bring receipts. I won't have any.
I'm not having you slander my
I
character.
won't have any.
I'm not having my character slandered.
Hey man, we're just joshing. We're just joshing. But yeah, Warner Brothers, Mission Impossible. As we gloss over your stuff. Mission Impossible, Smurfs, Naked Guns. They've had a all right year. I don't think Naked Gun did brilliantly. Smurfs did poorly, from what I understand. Mission Impossible didn't do great. So yeah, meh year for Paramount. That is. We don't even talk about Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers had a great year. A lot of successes with their releases. Minecraft being one of them. The Superman film did all right, but I don't believe they've lost money on anything.
They did lose money, yeah.
What did Superman?
Yeah, they made 617 worldwide. It needed to make at least 700, I believe, to break even.
Yeah, more or less. But more or less. I don't think they lost money on it though.
Thing is, like we discussed before, that I still see that as a win myself because he's universe building. It's got to be two or three films in, then judge him, in my opinion.
Yeah, Sinners, Minecraft, Superman, Weapons did really well. Mickey 17 didn't, that bombed. Conjuring did okay. Final Destination film did really well, considering its budget as well. Yeah, I mean, Warner Bros. Have had a decent year at the box office compared to other studios. But yeah, I mean, you've sort of hit the nail on the head a little bit with your anti-cinema lark you went on about. You were like, oh, I'm all streaming and don't cinema. Well, that's
I
part of the problem.
love the cinema, but it's got to be something I know I'm going to get my money's worth. I'm going to be entertained. I'm going to want to see it again, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got a high bar criteria.
You are the person that Martin Scorsese complains about. You are the...
But so are you, because he doesn't like superhero movies.
Well, yeah, I guess so, but I'm more inclined to go pay... I'm more inclined to go to the cinema to watch films, plural, that aren't just superhero films, for the record. Whereas you're like, nah, wait for streaming.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it either. I'm saying, but people like you are why cinemas aren't doing that well. In part because it's expensive to go there anyway, in defense of you and other people. If they were to stop being so greedy, and I'm talking about the studios here rather than the cinemas, because cinemas could lower costs if it didn't cost so much to show the films that they're required to show, etc., etc. So there's a lot of wranglings with it, but yeah, I mean, I can see a world now, unfortunately, where cinemas are going to be a thing of the past in certainly 10 years. I can see lots of them closing down in the next few years.
Yeah,
businesses all over the place are closing down as a result of various financial stuff. But
you talk about cost though. What always perplexes me, I think a lot of that is the payments that they get from cinemas to show the shows themselves, but the marketing budget for a film, as a rule of thumb, I believe, is double the budget to make it.
It's astronomical.
Why is it so high?
Yeah, it's astronomical. I think budgets in general are too high. There's no need for them to be that high. Having said that, a counterpoint to it would be something I'm going to bring up towards the end of the episode, which is interesting. So wait for that. I've got a game for you regarding budgets.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait for that. But in the end, I think unfortunately, I really hope I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't see a world where cinemas last. And I think Warner Brothers going to Netflix would be further evidence that there was only a handful of studios now that are going to prioritize theatrical releases, because Netflix don't. They've got the Frankenstein movie coming out in a couple of weeks. It's already in cinemas. It's only going to be there for a week before it's on Netflix in 2 weeks. So that's the model they're hoping to adopt, or they do adopt with their stuff. And that's only so that their films can qualify for the awards. Because in cinemas for a period of time, it qualified.
Apple's done the same thing. Yes,
yeah, Apple's doing the same thing. Exactly.
And these Napoleon, the Killers of the Flower Moon, they both put those out to cinema first and then brought them to their streaming site. But they were always made by their own studios.
It's ironic that Martin Scorsese should do that and then do a deal with Apple in a similar vein, though, isn't it? It's ironic. Some would call it hypocritical.
Have that criticism and then take the Muller.
100%.
Yeah.
Maybe you lower budget. Maybe lower your budgets, Martin. Maybe you might get them in the cinema. Something like that. Nevertheless,
I mean, people want to work with him. He definitely doesn't need the budgets he gets.
I love Martin Scorsese. I think he's a legend. I just think he's a bit of a hypocrite when it comes to that sort of criticism. Not just in Marvel terms, but in like genre filmmaking in general. Someone should be championing a film that people want to see and will keep the cinemas afloat longer. AKA meaning there's more legroom for films of his to get in cinemas.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Do you think he's jumping on a bandwagon though? Because it was quite in vogue.
I think he was jumping on a bandwagon to not only promote his film, but also jumping on a bandwagon where there was a certain sect of the population that wanted to slag off and criticize Marvel filmmaking, if you like, or
it was
filmmaking.
After the success of Endgame, really, it started coming.
It was
through,
after Infinity War and pre-Endgame that he came out with it. Yeah. I can't get my films made, but this Marvel crap can get.
Well, he did get his film made. He made The Irishman at that point.
Yeah, and he got an action because he wanted,
but long.
It was okay. It's much. It's like
it was a good film.
Yeah, I liked it as well, but it was Martin Scorsese's best hits.
Yeah, I mean,
it was like almost a pastiche of all his other gangster films. I mean, it's fine. I like it for what it is, but it's nothing I would watch again.
Yeah,
if I was to be brutally honest. Anyway, that was the Warner Brothers Paramount thing. I predict we'll probably talk about it again next week because every week there seems to be another little nugget to the story.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be sold. Announce a sale certainly before Christmas. I think if the bids keep coming in, and they've got competition now, so they're going to play one off against the other until one's left to make the ultimate bid. But we'll see who's got the deepest pockets.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense when they merged with Discovery. It was for a very low price, and that price shot up after they merged. And if you're a businessman, buy low, sell high. I mean, they're
going to make a profit on it.
If you're an investor, you'd be looking at that going, Warner Brothers is tanking. It's got a lot of IP. It's worth something now more than probably it justifies. Let's sell.
I think they're going to make a profit on it, though.
They will. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think they've done a good job with it, but fair enough. Anyway, tangentially and linked to that, no more James Gunn news. James Gunn confirmed in a roundtable this week the big bad of his, if he ever gets to it, by the way, as well. That's a little elephant in the room caveat as a result of this sale. If he ever gets to it, he's confirmed that the big bad of the Justice League, or his big bad of whoever the Justice League forms or whoever the heroes are, will not be Darkseid. Not revolutionary news.
You said Brainiac to me before.
Brainiac feels very James Gunn.
Yeah, and we've not seen him in cinema before, and I think I said at the time, that sounds interesting. I'm not even particularly aware of him in canon, to be honest. Only through the Injustice game we used to play. So it'd be interesting to see him on the big screen. Darkseid's been done. It's kind of a Snyder baddie.
You've hit the nail on the head. He said in this interview that one of the reasons he's not going to touch Darkseid is, one, Marvel did Thanos, and there's very comparable sort of parallels between them.
Yeah.
And two, Zack Snyder did a really good job with Darkseid, so he didn't want to go near it in his Justice League version. Zack Snyder's Justice League, not Joss Whedon's one. So that's one of the reasons he's going through. Big up to the Snyder fan bros that like to go after him online quite vigorously. For being rubbish as head of DC, and they need to reinstate Zack Snyder, etc. But yeah, no Darkseid. I don't think that's revolutionary news. I just thought it was interesting, a little tidbit to go with the.
No, it makes sense. I think it's
it makes all the sense in the world.
It's on par on expectation, to be honest. I did not expect Darkseid to be a big bad at all because it had been done by Snyder. I wasn't even in my thinking. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's good.
I didn't think it. Now you're the DC guy. I'm going to put you on the spot here because
relatively, okay.
Who is going to be the big bad?
I'm still thinking Brainiac was a really good idea, to be honest. I can't think of any real, I don't know, Justice League level threat that could come in apart from no.
I've got a list in front of me. Some I know, some I don't. So
they done Starro through the Suicide Squad.
Starro's on the list.
Like I say, Darkseid's already been done. Luther's already appeared in a Superman film. I couldn't think of anyone else but a Brainiac to come in.
The Legion of Doom.
No, I don't see it. That's Luther's, isn't
it? My reference point to them is Robot Chicken, as we said last week. So Legion of Doom. But you'd have to set up all those villains, right?
Well, kind of. I mean, the way James Gunn filmed Superman, he jumped straight into it, and you kind of knew the characters throughout the film. I mean, that's kind of his thing.
If there's a lot of villains, that's a lot to just throw at. Or maybe he would. I don't know. That Superman opener was jarring.
I mean, I was watching The Critical Drinker earlier today, and he's made a video about James Gunn.
The Critical Drinker.
Don't start a YouTube feud.
There's no feud. I'm
But no, I'm joking. No, but he was critical of James Gunn and was essentially echoing a lot of what I'd said. To be fair to you in previous
James
weeks, where
Gunn is woke.
Did
You say
but
that?
he was essentially
Did he
saying
say? I
that
bet he said that. I bet he said that, right?
I don't know about that exact phrasing, but he indicated about the political leanings. Yeah.
Sure he did.
Yeah, what was he saying? Yeah, he was indicating that he's made the same film over and over again, and that's what he's good at, which is fair enough. But is there any inclination he's going to make anything else other than a film with colorful characters that
Mm.
you get to know over the course of a film that are all slightly personality defunct in some way, but interesting and. Yeah, I just think that's James Gunn's standard. So could he make that Legion of Doom, as you say? Absolutely, because it's in his roundhouse. Could he make the Batman in the tone of Matt Reeves? Was the argument we had, and no, I do not think so.
No, probably not. He's one note. Trying to think
You've,
about
you've
the
been waiting to
critical
say that. I can
tinkerisms.
see your lips quivering for a
Well, no,
while.
no,
Waiting
there's
to
no
get that
quivering.
out.
My lips don't quiver, you dirty freak. Other villains I've got on the list are Amazo, who I'm not familiar with. I know nothing about that villain.
Amazo. No, I've not
Yeah,
heard of that.
it's very high up on the list of like worst enemies of the Justice League or something. For any DC fans listening, sorry, write in,
When
comment,
they say
tell
worst,
me
though,
how stupid I am. Maxwell
when they
Lord,
say
I know.
worst, do they literally mean like the worst, the
It's like
worst,
their
not
most
just
famous
like
villains or
yeah, not
something.
like the worst, like the bad, but like the worst?
Yeah, like Darkseid is number one, and then Starro, Brainiac, Lex Luthor, Amazo, whoever that is. Prometheus, no idea. Maxwell Lord, I know from the Wonder Woman film, and I know he's like the rich guy. He
Was
was
that
Sean
Pedro
Gunn in the
Pascal?
Superman
Was it
film.
Sean Gunn?
Yeah, Sean Gunn.
Was it Pedro Pascal's character?
That was in the rubbish Wonder Woman film, the 84.
1984.
Yeah, 94. Yeah.
Yeah.
Injustice Society and the Crime Syndicate of America are also on the list. Again, sorry, no passing interest. Sorry, no, actually, no passing interest. I don't mean that. I mean no knowledge of those villains. So it's a
No.
free reign
No.
from my point of view. They
But
might be incredibly niche villains, and
but
therefore will be massively in James Gunn's wheelhouse.
well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because even if they are like people like Mr. Fantastic
Yep.
in Superman, you know what I mean? I've never heard of him before. In he comes. He's now my favorite character in
Oh
this whole
no,
universe.
you've made a boo boo,
What's his name?
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific. There we go.
Oh no, you confuse. Oh god,
You're
what a
painting
rookie!
me as the
What
DC
a
expert.
rookie!
I'm just
What a
a
rookie!
low key fan who enjoys some content.
Epic fail. Epic fail.
There we go. This is going to be clipped, isn't it?
Oh god, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that. I can't believe it.
Mr. Terrific. Yeah, like I'll repeat that, sorry, so we can clip that out properly. Like Mr. Terrific, he wasn't my favorite going into that, but then he became my favorite character.
Mm,
There you go. There's a good clip.
you think?
Yeah, we can use that one instead.
Oh dear. A friend of mine's got something to say to you.
Go
Too
on,
bad. You suck.
There you go.
I didn't catch the start of that, but I caught the end.
Do you want me to play it again?
No.
Okay, fine. I think his message was very, very loud and clear. But yeah, it's
Whose voice was it?
what? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Whose voice was it? Was it James Gunn?
No, it wasn't. No,
Who was it?
just a friend.
You don't have friends. Who was it?
Tons of friends. You just you don't even know. You don't even know how many friends I've got.
Your subscribers, yeah.
They're my friends. I love them. They're great. They're awesome. Anyone who is a subscriber, by the way, love you. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, whoever the DC villain is, yeah, there's a minor story. We actually got more legs out of that than I thought we would. Moving on, past Warner Brothers, past James Gunn, past Paramount. Spider-Man: Brand New Day is ongoing. It is filming currently here in the UK still. Yeah, some interesting photos, leaked photos that have come out of the set.
I haven't seen any, actually.
You haven't seen any, so great.
No.
Actually, here's an interesting question. Where in the UK, and this may be a very UK specific sort of like, haha, nod, nudge. Where in the UK are they currently filming, representing, I guess, an area of New York? So I'm imagining they're still in New York in the film.
Is it Glasgow?
No, they're now.
They were
now
in Scotland, though, weren't they?
They were in Scotland. They were in Glasgow. Now they're in England.
I want to say that, I mean, I'm guessing it's not London because that would be too
It
obvious.
isn't London. No, it isn't London.
A place I've been to with some surprising New Yorky type buildings has been Leeds before.
Nope. Further south.
Further south. How further south?
I think it's about
Are we
50
talking below or above
miles
Coventry?
below.
Below Coventry.
Yeah, below Coventry.
You're not going to say Milton Keynes, are you?
I'm not.
Um, represent New York, south of.
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
imagining representing New York because that's where the film is set, and I know where they are currently filming right
there
now.
is nowhere that springs to mind that would represent New York.
Okay. 50 miles outside of London, south of London.
Right.
Begins with B.
Bournemouth.
Nope. Further north. Bays.
Bayswater.
What? What the? Where's that? I've never heard of that.
Is that somewhere in London?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. You're more London centric than I am with your socials, you dirty freak. The Basingstoke.
Basingstoke.
They're currently in Basingstoke filming
Basingstoke.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. So, leaked photos have come out of Mark Ruffalo, Tom Holland, and Sadie Sink.
Basingstoke.
Are currently in Basingstoke filming Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I don't mean to insult anyone from
That's
Basingstoke.
crazy to me.
When
I saw
really
that,
a lot there.
Exactly. When I saw that, I could not believe it. I was like, what the hell are they in Basingstoke? I don't know why they're there. I'm imagining because it's set in New York, it's to be set in New York, but I don't know how you represent New York with Basingstoke. Anyone who hasn't seen Basingstoke, by the way, Google it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I don't see many buildings there that would represent New York, but I could be wrong. I don't know why they're there.
I mean, did they need somewhere easy to demolish, dare I say, for a Hulk scene? I don't know.
I don't know. It's bizarre.
It's a bit random.
It's fantastically random. Now, if you are listening, Tom Holland, or Sadie Sink, or Mark Ruffalo, or perhaps John Bernthal, I'm not sure if he's there, but Dustin Daniel Cretton is there, filming obviously because he's the director. Things to do in Basingstoke. I did do a quick Google. Things to do in Basingstoke, and anyone from Basingstoke, by the way, I do apologise, but it's a small town. It's not a big city. It's a very random place to be filming a Spider-Man film. There is the Milestones Museum you could go to when you're staying in Basingstoke, by the way. Do you know what the Milestones Museum does?
No, please enlighten me.
Apparently, online, it is an interactive, undercover family attraction recreating street scenes with vehicles, shops, and homes.
Okay.
It's like an old-timey village-looking thing. It's like in a dome. It's like an internal dome.
Oh no, wait! I literally just Googled Basingstoke, and the second picture that comes up is the Milestones Museum.
Milestones Museum. Yeah,
it's like a very Victorian place inside a glass roof.
Exactly. Maybe they're filming in there. I don't know. The Willis Museum and Sainsbury Gallery.
What is displayed in this museum?
That's a local history museum featuring diverse exhibits, including a wedding cake from 1898, plus a cafe.
Okay.
You could go. You could see Tom Holland, doing piggybacks with Mark Ruffalo here in the Basingstoke Aquadrome. It's a leisure centre.
I see a huge water slide.
Variety of pools, slides, and a lazy river. This is where they could do the piggyback thing. And is a fun experience for children and those of all ages.
Wait, you get those two together. Are you sure they're not going to check out the flip out?
Well, Tom Holland's quite small, isn't he? So he could get
literally, there's leap into fun and trampolines and the obstacle course at the flip out in Basingstoke.
Yeah.
Basically like a foam pad.
Oh, are you looking at, what was
obstacle course.
Oh, no. Where did you see? Are you looking at the atmosphere?
No, it's just literally a place called the Flip Out.
Oh, I'm looking at the Atmosphere Trampoline Park.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what it is.
I don't know what to tell you. It's a trampoline
park.
park.
Indoor trampoline and adventure park. The Flip Out.
There's also Hollywood Bowl there.
Yeah.
Indoor skydiving. National Trust Park.
I'm sure they're having bags of fun.
Sure, they're having a whale of a time in Basingstoke. There's so much to do.
It does have indoor skydiving though, so...
Tourism Board of Basingstoke, I do apologise. Well, not really, but it's a random place to be filming a Spider-Man film. Good luck in Basingstoke. Further to that, we pretty much got confirmation of who Sadie Sink is playing. I know you're on tenterhooks to know that. Leaked images. Well, actually, leaked images show Mark Ruffalo in a stretcher with like bruises and cuts all down his face.
Okay.
In a leaked image, so something happens with the Hulk. But yeah, Sadie Sink. Costume may not have been leaked. Okay. Remember last week we were talking about Punisher having a female younger assistant or younger protege?
Okay.
Yeah, we've seen
Sadie.
Sadie and perhaps a
I'm not familiar with Sadie Sink. Can you remind me of where I might have seen her
She
before?
is the daughter in The Whale. She's famous for Stranger Things
Okay.
predominantly. Max in Stranger. She's a brilliant young actress, actually. I really think
Yeah.
it's a great addition
Yeah,
to
I
the
enjoyed her in
cast.
that film. I watched
I
The
wish
Whale.
they were doing something more with her than playing Rachel Cole, which is seemingly who she's playing, which is basically Punisher's female protege, younger female protege.
Hmm.
It's not the fact she's female; it's the fact Punisher shouldn't have a protege in general. Is my
Yeah.
issue with it. It's he's very much a solo act. So yeah, that's a real I don't want to say waste because Sadie Sink's really good, but I would think there's so many characters. Soon as we saw the pictures with her with red hair, we realized she wasn't going to be Ghost Spider or Gwen Stacy, which is
Yeah.
who the really would have gone down quite well with the fans.
Mm.
I know you're not familiar with that character, but the
Well,
Ghost
Gwen
Spider,
Stacy I am, but
Ghost Spider's quite
not
popular
Ghost
with
Spider.
younger audiences. They know her from the Disney Plus show, Spider Verse.
Wait, is she in the kids show Adventures of Spider-Man? I feel like I've seen something.
More the Disney Junior show, the Spidey
Yeah,
and
like
His
it's
Amazing
like
Friends.
the
Yeah.
big head mode show, basically.
Yeah. So that's Gwen
Yeah.
Stacy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
kids are familiar with that character, so live action would made sense.
Mm.
But no, not to be. It's apparently Rachel Cole.
Okay.
In the comics, she is a widow whose fiance got murdered on the wedding day, and so she gets into a Punisher rage mode vengeance, and then the Punisher takes her under his wing.
Okay.
It's hard to see Sadie Sink, who's the age of 23, playing that exact role, so they might be tweaking that character slightly, but I don't know. It's hard to not be a little bit disappointed that that's the character she may or may not be playing, but it seems quite likely based on the costume we've seen her wearing. But at the same time, and she's got red hair in the comics, so she's she's a redhead girl.
It's all about that importance. With it, I don't mind other characters. It's when they start trying to take away the ones you like and make them the new one.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
just think,
It's like Kate Bishop taking over Hawkeye. It's like I like Kate Bishop, but I don't want to lose Hawkeye for the sake of Kate Bishop. Do you know what I mean?
I agree totally, wholeheartedly. I mean, they've. I was going to say I could think of two. One occasion where they've done it poorly. Ironheart, so poorly with
But that was so on the nose, making it obvious. Like
not even on the nose. It was
well,
the
her
character
commentary
was
throughout the
openly
series was basically, "I'm the new Tony Stark."
no. She was slagging off Tony Stark.
But she was doing that as well.
Show.
Yeah.
So like actually saying, by the way, his record is appalling. He's a crap Iron Man because he had all the money in the world. Actually, if you look at the devil in detail, he made the Iron Man suit in a cave with no money and no resources.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
enough of that. It's a ridiculous revisionist history and a complete. If you were trying to make that character likable to replace Tony Stark, yeah, failed on all fronts because not only was that character detrimental to the legacy of Iron Man, openly criticizing it at every turn, and you make that new character really, really unlikable and actually a villain because she ends the series being a villain, doing a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
It's an appalling crap introduction to a character which is meant to replace another character. At least they make Kate Bishop likable. At least they make She-Hulk
Kate Bishop was likable.
I
I think with Ironheart, they tried to make her cool, and it was clearly written by adults of what they think is cool, not what's actually cool.
But if you're gonna do it well. They haven't done it well because like you could Kate Bishop, whatever. She was fine in the show and actually quite likable. So that's a tick in the box. I'm not advocating for replacing Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye going forward. I'm saying it's a tick in the box in making that character.
I don't mind her popping up myself. Yeah.
She-Hulk, I would give Tatiana Maslany credit because that character in the show was likable. The show sucked and was detrimental to the character, but there was nothing about the performance of Tatiana Maslany that was bad.
No, the character was
the character portrayed in the show.
I didn't think I've never had a beef with Tatiana myself about that show. No. It's just been the writing
her
and
performance.
The portrayal.
I mean, she said some silly things after it, and to like sort of really double down on the.
She's really doubled down over a number of times.
I know, and really made it quite hard for herself. But she's on the comeback with a couple of horror films, so she's doing all right.
Oh, she? I was about to say.
Yeah. She's done. She was in The Monkey. Have you seen The Monkey that came out?
I've seen it advertised. I haven't seen it.
It's really good. Watch it. You like it.
Okay.
And she's in that. She's the mother in it. She's good. But yeah, she said some silly things, but her performance was decent in She-Hulk. It was the show that let the character down, not her. She was fine. She said some silly things afterwards, but yeah, whatever. Her performance in the show, I can defend and say she was fine. She actually made that character likable. although the show made the character unlikable. So it wasn't her performance that turned away the character.
Yeah, well, I don't think you can have two separate
Ironheart,
columns there.
I'll say the opposite. Oh no, actually, I'll agree. The show sucked, and her the performance and the portrayal of the character sucked as well. So there's double dose of awfulness. Anyway, I've lost where we actually started. Sadie Sink, she's a very likable actress, very, very, very good actress as well. So it's really a good addition to if she's going to be a long-term MCU. I'm just disappointed she's not playing a more individual character, like a more fresher introductory character, rather than being a off note of Punisher. That just seems like such a waste.
Well, yeah, yes.
Let's be honest.
No.
If the portrayal of the Punisher was awful, then you'd have a leg up to go. Well, there's room for another one. John Bernthal's excellent as the Punisher.
You can't. How the hell are you? He embodies that character so well.
That's what I mean. So not only are you trying to replace a really good portrayal of a really good character, you've wasted a really good acting talent.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't think he needs a partner, ally, sidekick, whatever you want to phrase it as.
Does not need one.
I don't think he needs one at all. The way he portrays that character as well is a loner. It has been from day one. I mean, in the new Daredevil series, for example, he's like saving Daredevil, but he hates that he's doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's like, can't believe I've got
and he's got his own. He's got his own showcase next year that he's directed and written, by the sound of it. Punisher one-off special.
If she's Punisher .2.
I don't know if she's going to be in it, but I mean, there's a chance. But look, hey, here's my opening gambit. Oh, sorry, my hope, I guess. They've leaked these images deliberately to put people off. They've said, "Go on, Sadie, walk around in the costume to see if it leaks," and then we're just pivoting and we're trying to. Maybe it's a hopeful.
Yeah, but equally, twist. There's loads of things.
It's the kind of thing they do. It's the kind of thing they would do.
Small enough part. There's no guarantee she might even make it into the end product.
I disagree. If you cast Sadie Sink, you can cast anyone in that role.
Oh, I don't think she's that big an actress. I mean, I
disagree.
Know of some of her
you don't
work.
watch Stranger Things. She's a big deal.
I'm surprised many people do, but they do.
Yeah, because it's really good.
Well, that'll be a debate for another show.
Put down your Apple for one day.
I would rather watch reruns of Everybody Loves Raymond and American Dad.
I know you would, but if you just opened your mind.
So we'll get into what I've been watching a bit later in the show, but I definitely I carried on watching something you watched one episode of.
Oh, was it the thing I started and didn't?
Wayward.
Yeah. Did you like it? Let's get to off topic, but
I have thoughts.
Okay, we'll get to that in a bit then. Okay, fair enough. Other news I've got. You really don't care about this one. Scarlett Johansson to play Mother Gothel in the Tangled live action film. I don't think we'll spend long on this one, but you don't know anything I just said apart from Scarlett Johansson, did you?
No, I mean, she's getting work, but she hasn't really done anything amazing since Marvel. That's the thing. There's nothing that stands out. She's been in a couple of like kooky-ish directed things. Like there's
she was the lead in the Jurassic World reboot this year.
Yeah, but that's just a franchise one, isn't it? But I mean, like a real performance. Like you haven't seen a real performance from her.
She's been doing independent films, I believe. She's been working with Wes Anderson on
she did that's what I was about to say. There's the one where they set up a town ready for them to go to the moon or something.
I can't remember the name of it. Tom Hanks
cast in it. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. She was in that.
I like Wes Anderson, but his films are very samey. But yeah, I do like his movies. They're very nice to watch. Asteroid City. There you go.
Asteroid City. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, she did that. You're struggling now. Have you seen Marriage Story with Adam Driver and her?
No.
She's genuinely, for anyone who says she's not a great actress, she's really good. Really good actress.
I'll check it out.
In that. It's a bit like modern day Kramer versus Kramer. Basically, these two parents are divorcing, and the real villain is actually her therapist or her rep, played by Laura Dern. Ellie Sadler in Jurassic Park.
Okay, trying to encourage her to
basically go after him, and it's a really good. It's really quite sad film, but it's a good film, and she's really good in it. I'm trying to think I'm trying to look. I'm googling quickly what she's done, and you're probably right. She hasn't done anything massive since.
I meant anything that's really given a real acting performance where you kind of go. You should put a stamp on a role, anything like that.
Oh no, that was before Black Widow. Okay, take that. I almost had it. Jojo Rabbit.
That was before.
That was
Yeah,
before
yeah.
Black Widow. Yeah, okay.
What was that 2018, 2017?
2019 was Jojo
2019.
Rabbit. 2021 was Black Widow.
Very good
Is that
film though.
which one? Black Widow.
Jojo Rabbit. I
I
liked Black
really
Widow.
like it.
Haven't watched it again. I watched it once, but I enjoyed the one watch.
It is good. I think it gets more hate than it deserves. I thought it was fine. The
It's
CGI
purely
in
the
the
release
ending.
order, I think, is why that's not really good.
Pandemic killed a lot of the releases of Phase 4,
Well,
especially the beginning of
Pandemic
Phase
didn't
4.
ruin that release. It shouldn't have come out
Yeah,
after
it did.
Endgame. That's the issue.
Oh no, that is an issue. They should have done it a
Yeah.
long time ago. Yeah, for sure. Because in the chronological timeline on Disney Plus, it sits chronologically just after Civil War. So that was
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that. Uh, yeah. Other than that, I can't see much. I mean, Transformers 1 that came out last year, but she's voicing it. Yeah, other than
Voiceovers
that, I
no, I
can't.
wouldn't put that in the category.
No. But she's genuinely, watch Marriage Story. She's really good in it. Really good. Proves that she can really act if she's given the part. And Jojo Rabbit, she's really good in Jojo Rabbit actually as well.
Yeah, no, it's one of my favorite films, Jojo Rabbit.
Really good. That gets a lot of hate, that film.
Really?
Yeah, people it goes
Brilliantly written.
really not under the. I think it's more of people.
Stephen
People like it.
Merchant wrote
Critics.
it and Taka directed. Am I right?
No, Taika wrote it and directed it. Stephen Merchant had nothing to do with the writing.
He just starred in it.
He's just a Nazi officer in it, which is ironic because we're fans of the podcast where he pretends to be a Nazi officer a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to double check that. I don't think he's got anything to do with Jojo Rabbit production wise, is he? Hold please.
Yeah, I thought he did.
Nope, no production credit, no writers, no screenplay.
Is Googling some facts. Zeke is Googling.
Yeah, no production credit at all. No writing, no screenplay, no directing, no.
Okay, all right, I got that wrong.
He's just in it as a Nazi officer.
Just in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever I see him, I presume he's had some hand in the writing. So that's probably my faux pas there.
That's fine. No worries. This is what I'm here for. Fact checking. I'm Google. Last story I've got to mention, and it's pretty quiet movie week, to be honest. I mean, the box office has nothing going on. There's barely any releases. The next big release that I know of, or two of them, are Predator: Badlands, coming out in a couple of weeks in the cinemas.
Yeah.
Tick tick tick.
That could be a film I'd go to see, honestly.
And the Running Man remake, Edgar Wright's Running Man remake with Glenn Powell.
The original, the 80s, am I right? Is that Harrison?
Yeah, Arnold
Ford?
Schwarzenegger original. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got Josh Brolin and Glenn Powell doing the remake. So yeah, that looks really good. Look really, really fun. I think Michael Cera's in it as well. I saw it from the trailer.
Oh wait, no, I think did you make a video on this?
I did make a trailer reaction.
I watched that video. I liked it. It looked good. I would actually go see that. That did look interesting.
That looks fun. Edgar Wright he's back to his old action-y.
That's what I mean.
Sort of
There's something that grabs me. I will go see. You know. The only thing I'm really put off by is movies under 2 hours and horrors and comedies because other people annoy me.
Well, if the boot fits.
What, I annoy them? Is that what you're saying? What
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Right. Okay. Next, clarify.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Next story. Last story, should I say? Amazon. Oh well, they haven't released it, but Eon, the production company behind the James Bond films, Amazon have bought that production company, obviously, as a result of the purchase of the Bond franchise.
Yep.
That was Cubby Broccoli's old production company. They released their quarterly profits, I think, or their annual profits, one or the other. Sorry, I don't know the fact. So we thought reports were Amazon had paid $1 billion for the Bond franchise. Turns out they haven't. How much do you think, as per these financial records, they have paid for the Bond franchise?
Straight away, I'm thinking it's going to be closer to 200 mil.
200 million. So rather than $1 billion, you think it's 200 million.
Yeah, because that's just the price I have in my head that averagely these things seem to go rough or around.
Is that how much you'd pay for it? I don't know what you get that figure from.
I mean, I don't think the IP is worth as much as you do anymore, personally, but it's still a valuable IP. I mean, what else has MGM really got? It does have a catalog, sure, but I mean, that's the big ticket item, isn't it? Really under their umbrella. But yeah, somewhere between 200 and half a billion, sorry. So 200 to 500 million, somewhere around that region.
Lower
than 200 million. 50 million.
Lower.
10.
All right, higher than that.
Right.
$20 million
15.
apparently
20.
is what $20 million apparently is what Amazon have paid for the Bond catalog franchise. That includes the Eon production company, all the subsidiaries of like I said, MGM in general. Includes things like classics like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and some other sort of, dare I say niche classics, but like classics in general, like you said. So
It's very cheap.
it's very cheap. It's really cheap, in fact. I mean, really good. Like not just me being a shirker online, really mainstream outlets were reporting it to be 1 billion. So they were way off by the sound of these financial
Yeah, why
results.
was that? Why was that coming around then? That's way off.
Yeah, it's way off. So like, I think they were just assuming it would be uh, a really expensive. I'm just doing a quick Google. I can't multitask for crap. MGM, yes, Amazon required MGM. So a list of libraries owned by MGM includes everything United Artists, Canon Film Company, MGM Animations. So yeah, lots of old films generally. They didn't make a whole lot. There's some 90s films in there, Popeye cartoons. So yeah, it's Beverly Hillbillies. I've seen it online as well. So yeah, I mean, this is what Amazon have picked up in terms of specifics. But yeah, I mean, for Bond to be in there as well, which is still valuable properties, regardless of whether how many people watch them and stuff. Then, but yeah, it's an interesting purchase that they made. I mean, we can dovetail into it now, but the what I'm watching at the moment, still on my Bond rewatches, whilst they're still on Amazon for the next week or so. After Halloween, I think they're going to go again. They'll be only available on the MGM subscription service that they've got on Amazon.
How many you got left?
I'm onto the Roger Moore films now. So I've
That's
got through
still quite a few
Connery,
to
I've
go.
got through Lazenby, I've done License to Kill. I think I'm on to either Octopussy or I'm not a View to a Kill yet, which is still one of my favorites because it's rubbish. With one of the best theme songs. Yeah, the theme song's great. But that's like one of the most unpopular theme songs.
Duran.
Yeah, Duran. Yeah,
Duran. Yeah, I got that right.
But yeah, no, Mayday. Christopher Walken.
Oh, Christopher Walken's in it, of course.
Max Zorin, he's the villain. Yeah, Max Zorin.
Good.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting to that. That's my Bond rewatches. Other than that, I haven't.
Isn't the Roger Moore phase where karate chops to the neck would stun people?
It's when Bond became a little bit jokey and they put lots of sound effects in there for no reason whatsoever and random music interludes. Like A View to a Kill, I remember distinctly. He's skiing at the beginning, so the pre-music.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Alan Partridge now, where you go, completely Billy Bollocks. Yeah, so he's going through
the ladies.
Yeah, he's with a lady. He's skiing down the mountain, and for no reason whatsoever, the Beach Boys kicks in. I wish they all could be California. It kicks in for no reason other than I guess Cubby Broccoli was a big fan of the Beach Boys. Random. That's when Roger Moore wasn't a bad Bond, but he was a jokey Bond. He was a bit of a, he very Marmite. I like him for sentimental reasons, but he's not. Great.
Yeah, that's where I sit, sentimental. Plus, I don't know, his Bond was a bit more. There was never any danger. You always knew Roger Moore's Bond was good because of his attitude to the whole thing. Was very cavalier,
he was never threatened.
I'm gonna win. Whatever the odds, I'm gonna still win. Do you know what I mean?
He never treated anything seriously.
Yeah,
and that's sort of the problem with his, as much as it is the charm. Because he's a very well-spoken man, and ironically, he was who Ian Fleming or Cubby Broccoli originally wanted to be Bond. I think post Sean Connery. I think it's who he wanted originally as well, if I'm right in saying. Couldn't get Roger Moore because he was still doing, I think, The Saint, the TV program.
Yeah.
And then Lazenby was a result of him not being able to get Roger Moore again. And then obviously Lazenby did one film on Her Majesty's Secret Service. One film out, Roger Moore's available. He's the new Bond.
Okay.
Yeah. The history of Bond is rich.
You know your history of Bond.
I
I
love
would
Bond.
say rich, but it's been storied.
Oh, it's rich, definitely. Amazing
Yeah.
stories when it comes to the Bond franchise. Again, modern sensibilities being what they are, it's really looked down upon. But I mean, $20 million, I can't get over that.
No, it's really cheap. It's very cheap.
Crazy. Other than that, not too much to report in terms of what I've been watching. Um, yeah, doing a bit of a Stranger Things rewatch in prep for season 5 comes out next month.
Okay.
So I'm on back end of season 1 now, so I'm nearly on season 2 rewatching Stranger Things. It's so good. I recommend you watch it. You'd like it, I think.
Well, I watched the first episode of season 1
Oh, did not
sometime
grab you then? I didn't know
just
you did.
before COVID. I just didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I just weren't quite feeling it.
Maybe you got to be a
Um,
certain person to like it, certain mindset, certain,
what
you know,
someone who
IQ,
likes
IQ level, I
colors.
think I'm looking at. That's what I'm
Someone who
looking
likes
for.
colors.
Yeah, colors, yeah.
Um,
Color red mostly because it's very red. The show's
yeah, there's
lots
lots
of
of red.
red.
I just see lots of red oozy logos whenever I see anything Stranger Things.
Yeah, a bit of that, bit of that.
Okay. Um, it's me. You want to know what I've been watching?
Yeah, what are you watching?
So I've started Slow Horses season 5. I think they're on now. Love Slow Horses.
Slow horses.
So
With
well
me,
written,
Gary Oldman.
but it's really well written. And Gary Oldman is brilliant in it. He is really good.
I
Um,
like the guy in it. What's his name? Jack something. The younger
uh,
guy in it. I've seen him in the trailers.
the younger guy.
Yeah, the young guy. He was in
Sl-
Dunkirk. He
yes,
was
yes, yeah.
he was the brother
Slightly,
in
yeah,
Fighting with My Family as
yeah.
well.
He's really good.
Yeah,
He's a good
I
actor.
like
Yeah,
him. He's a good actor. I like
he's a
him.
good actor. He's
He
good
could
in
be a
it
new
as
Bond.
well.
He could be a Bond.
He could be a Bond. I agree. Yeah, he
He
could
could
be
be
a
a
Bond. I
Bond.
can
He's a
see
good
that actually.
contender.
Yeah, he's like you say, he's got that Englishness about him, well
I
spoken.
like him. He's good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good actor. As well as that, like I said, I finished Black Rabbit, which was great last week. I've been watching Wayward, which, as we alluded to earlier in the show, you watched one episode of, couldn't get into it.
Yeah, didn't get into
Don't
it.
blame you, if I'm honest. I
Mm.
was interested in where it was going to go. So the, I mean, I hate being so negative about something, if you know what I mean. But from what I understand, the lead actor has written and directed it.
hmm
It shows.
That actor I saw on Taskmaster as well. I've been watching.
Yeah, that actor is yeah. It clearly shows that they've written and directed it themselves. Their performance is awful, but there's a lot on
Yeah, they're not
them.
good.
There's a lot of focus on them across the entire show. All the performances are terrible, apart from Toni Collette, who is brilliant. She's literally the only thing worth watching for it.
Mm.
And I'd say the story
She's
itself is
always that actress. Toni Collette is one of the most underappreciated actresses. Not in history, but like certainly someone who's great in everything, but never gets any praise or adulation.
yeah, I've been
She's
she's
great.
really good in it so far. The world that's been built though, do you know what I mean? It's interesting. You kind of want to
Yeah.
know what's going to happen, but it's very off-putting. There's a lot of characters that make really silly decisions. I would liken it to who's the one from Daredevil I don't like?
Karen Page.
Karen Page. Karen Page decisions. A lot of characters make
Yeah.
Karen Page logical decisions that you think, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Mm.
Like there's so the overarching story. I know you only watched the first episode. Is do you
hmm
remember the young girls who are sort of smoking drugs at school and
Yeah, I
doing all that
remember.
stuff? So one of them gets taken to the camp, and I think you saw that in
I
episode
saw her
one.
get
That gets,
taken.
gets
Yeah,
taken away.
and the
Don't mind
parents
if
are just like accepting it and
yeah,
not nodding.
accepted it.
Yeah,
You don't mind if I spoil something for you.
I don't. I'm not going to
So
follow up on
believe
it.
it or
Sorry.
not, the other one, the blonde one, I believe her name is Lila, goes hitchhikes across country to go and save her. Now,
Uh-huh.
when she gets to the school, what would be a master plan to break her out of that school?
Chisel. I don't know.
Let's just run across a field and grab her. Like that's just
Oh,
gonna
okay.
work. Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
Is that
what are you
easy?
doing? You've come all this way. Clearly, it's a high security school. They're not just letting anyone out. There's a bit of a lure and a bit of risk and a bit of danger here. So I'm just gonna stroll in and go, let's go. Like,
Mm.
and they get jumped, and then she gets put in the school too. And then there's a scene of Tony Collette, like you say, ringing up her mum and saying, and basically forcing her to mortgage her house to pay for the school for the kid. Otherwise, she's going to press charges against her. It goes on from there. Like it's very, like I say, the writing is poor, and Tony Collette
Mm.
as a performance is. I mean, I think we had a segment later that would be in a category of um, bad shows, good performances, in my opinion. I'm on episode. I looked earlier because I literally got to episode 6, and I was speaking to my partner, and I said, I don't think I'm going to watch any more of this. She popped to the bathroom. As she was there, I looked at the episodes. There's only 2 left, and I'm like, oh, I may as well finish this story, but I don't want to. So yeah, I've been watching Wayward. I will finish it.
Are you really going to finish it?
Week. Sorry? Are
you really going to finish it?
I think I will, yeah, because I just want to know where it goes. But the performances have been poor. The other thing I watched was Mickey 17. Do you know about this film?
I do. It's one of the films that Warner Brothers lost money on this year, but
I really like it. I think it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, yeah. What's his name? I can't think of his name. He's the Batman actor.
Robert Pattinson, you mean?
Robert Pattinson, thank you. Sorry, absolute brain fogger. Really good performance. He's putting on a very Americanized voice, not a great accent, but in terms of the story and what he's doing there, it's got fun in it. It's quite funny in places. It's got a bit of action. It's quite an interesting story. Yeah, yeah. And the reason I thought of this earlier as well when you were talking, because you were talking about Mark Ruffalo being in Basingstoke.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to.
Hi, Mark.
The character he plays in Mickey 17 is outlandish, and
you know who that's based on? I know this much. I haven't seen it, but I know this much.
Is it political?
It is.
Is it the current?
The current president of the United States.
Yeah. I got that feeling watching it. I didn't know that for sure, but yeah. It's and he's quite an activist online as well, from what I understand.
Off.
Yeah, so that did shine through. It's not off-putting per se, but he's definitely the exaggeration, shall we say, of those character traits that can be a bit like, "What are you doing, Mark? What are you doing?" Well, you didn't need to play it this weird, but it's a good film. It's a good film.
Like I said, it's amazing actually that he remains as likable as he is because he's so political. Let's get off topic, and I don't mind as such, but when someone's so political and you're just like, okay, I really wish you weren't
just
so political. It doesn't matter that
shares
much.
An opinion. I don't want that or need that from my actors I'm fans
But he's
of.
a really likable guy. He's really a good actor as well. So it's a shame.
I've liked Mark Ruffalo since Zodiac.
Yeah, he's brilliant in a lot of stuff he's in. He's really good. But I just sometimes you just wait. Just stick to acting. Just act.
I'm trying to think. There was a film on Netflix I saw him in that he was really good in as well. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was World War II. He's in a French town and he's got like the only phone in a bombed village that an American soldier's trying to use. God, if someone in the comments can remember, I couldn't even remember what to Google at this point. I had to go through his whole filmography to try and work out what it was, but he was good in that as well.
I don't recognize it, but yeah, I'm sure he's good. Yeah, he's good in most things.
But apart from that, apart from those 3 things, I've just been still catching up on Gen V, still looking at. Oh, I'll tell you what, the morning show, new season has started on Apple TV. And it started off quite interestingly. If any fans are out there, at the end of the last season, obviously the head of UBN, the fake network in the show, had left, and he's now in Hollywood, and they've got a new executive, which is, I asked you her name the other day,
Marianne Cotillard.
What, the one from Batman? Yeah, she's now the head of the network, and she is very good in it. So yeah, this looks like a good season. Ashley Bradley, for those that don't know, played by Reese Witherspoon, is returning to TV as well. So it looks like a good season ahead.
Was she not in the last series?
She is in the season, but she left the TV station in the story.
Oh, I see. Right,
she's coming back, and then Jennifer Aniston playing a very exaggerated version of what feels like Rachel from Friends in this show.
I don't think I've ever seen Jennifer Aniston not play that character.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Not to say she's a bad actress, because she's not. I'm saying that every character she plays she's not what you call a chameleon.
No. It's kind of almost shock value, like Horrible Bosses.
Yeah, like I've seen Reese Witherspoon play other roles to her persona. But funny enough, Reese Witherspoon, if you see her in interviews, she's quite smart. She's very comfortable, very intelligent, which she usually plays ditzy blondes usually in films. Or the old late 90s, early 2000s. That was all that she was getting.
Just thinking of Cruel Intentions.
Cruel Intentions, Legally Blonde. She was getting those roles. Yeah,
I'll give you that.
That was sort of typecast. But credit to her, I think she comes across better. And I think she's a producer now, right? And a big producer in her own right. So
I don't know that much about her. No, I wouldn't
good
know
for
that.
her. No, she comes across well in interviews.
Really good in the morning show.
Yeah, good for her. Yeah. So quiz time, bro.
Straight into the quiz.
Straight into the quiz. I did ask you a question. Here's a question, Mr. Zook. Zookie. Zuko.
Zeke's question for Zook. Zuko.
Zuko.
I've decided this week to give myself tunes before your segments, so that gives it a bit more hype.
Can you give good ones?
No, I've only got my own voice to work with, and as you can tell, it's monotonous and droning.
Yeah, falls down then, doesn't it? The first hurdle. So anyway, the question is, can you name me? I asked you, can you name me
Budgets.
a good performance in a bad film?
Oh, yes.
And also a bad performance in a good film, and then I'll compare with mine.
So that was the more challenging one.
Oh, really? Okay, do the first one first.
So
bad performance in a. Oh, wait, did I ask first? Bad performance in a good film.
You first asked me for a good performance in a bad
film.
film.
Sorry, do that one first then. Good performance in a bad film.
Michael Fassbender in the entire X-Men series.
What, the first class ones?
All of them, yeah. For me,
you think they're all bad?
For me, apart from the one with Wolverine, whichever one was that one, where he goes back in time.
That's not all of them, is it?
No, but you know what I'm saying. Like generally,
what about X-Men First Class?
Is that the one?
That's one of them.
The only memorable thing I have.
So I'll give you the ones he's in: X-Men First Class,
Apocalypse.
Yeah. Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix and Apocalypse are the main
Days of
ones
Future
I think
Past.
of.
I think they're the four.
Yeah, Days of Future Past I liked.
That's brilliant
for everybody.
First Class, I think you're misremembering. That's a good one.
Well, Dark Phoenix and Apocalypse are the main ones I think.
I'll give you those two. Those two stink.
They do, but Fassbender's brilliant.
Fassbender's always brilliant.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he's still brilliant. Okay. There's a film on Netflix with him in called The Hitman, which I absolutely recommend for people. I got our dad to watch it.
That.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Dad didn't like it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got him and his partner to watch it. They weren't fans. He was like, bit slow. I was like, yeah, but he's an amazing actor. Like he's catching.
Are you sure he wasn't just talking about you?
No, he wasn't talking about me. He was talking about the film.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He was expecting a shoot 'em up, not a methodical hitman film. You know?
It's Fincher, isn't it? It's David Fincher.
What?
It's David Fincher film, isn't it?
Oh, the director? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The guy did Seven.
I just really enjoyed the film anyway. Off topic, but yes, no. That is my bad film, good performance. What about you?
For me, so would a bad performance in a good film? Or no, good performance in a bad film.
This is good performance in a bad film.
Good performance in a bad film. I'm going to give you Uma Thurman in Batman and Robin.
Oh, that was such an easy one to go for.
Do you think? I didn't think anyone liked it.
You might as well have said Keanu Reeves in Dracula.
That's what? No, that's a bad performance in a good film.
Yeah, sorry, I got that the wrong way around. Yeah, this is a confusing game.
No, it isn't. It really isn't.
We get it the wrong way around.
I told you, Dad was talking about you. You're too slow. Good performance in a bad film. So stinky film, great performance. Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy.
I liked Uma Thurman in that. Yeah,
she was good. She's the only one who's good.
It's Batman and Robin, wasn't it? She was in.
Yeah, that's the one with
George
Clooney, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You could flip it on its head because his performance was so bad it makes the film almost good. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Nope. I like Arnold Schwarzenegger and he is funny in that film, but no, it's dog shit.
It's terrible.
It's dog shit.
It's funny to watch.
I've tried to rewatch it.
You don't take the film seriously. It's brilliant.
I've tried to rewatch it in a this is a laugh sort of way, and then you watch it, you get halfway through, and you're like, I'm literally wasting my time here. This is so bad. It really is bad. And
I'd rather watch the gag reel of Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey from the one before.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, that's not a great one. They really don't age well. Those ones. Because remember, we were younger when we first saw them, and liked them, and then you rewatch them as a grown up, you're like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, but really good Batmobiles. The cars look cool.
Oh, but between Batman and Robin one,
between Tim Burton and Chris
Joel Schumacher, you mean?
No, and who did the Batman, the Dark Knight series?
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, between Tim Burton and Christopher Nolan, those films in between do not age well. They're
the Joel Schumacher ones.
All of them.
Batman and Forever and Batman and Robin, directed by.
Yeah, I knew two of them were. Yeah, there's three there.
Batman Forever's got tinges of Tim Burton's failed third one.
Well, he was going to make it. Yeah,
forced him out because Batman Returns had some things they weren't happy about. They didn't sell many merch because it was too dark. Even though they made loads of toys for kids for a film they couldn't see.
Yeah.
You know, the penguin biting the nose off.
The
There's
toys sold.
Lots of sexual stuff in that film as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dark Batman film, that one. Batman Returns.
My favourite one.
I drowned kids.
Yeah, I prefer that one than the first one. I watched that young, dare I say.
Yeah, they're both good. They're both good.
And to be honest, a lot of those adult themes I did not really pick up on. I just like Batman.
Yeah, we watched them probably too young, but yeah, yeah. I wouldn't reciprocate, put it that way, but it's yeah. So that's my good performance in a bad film. My bad performance in a good film, you've already named. I was going to say Keanu Reeves in Dracula because that's.
Well, that is that's a shill one.
That's an easy one, though.
I feel like you picked two obvious ones of your picks.
You think? I didn't think the Uma Thurman one was that
I really struggled with bad performance in a good film, and I've seen some
bad performance in a good film.
Because I was really only thinking about films I've literally seen and I've had that thought, and the main one I mean the obvious one for me that I kept coming back to was Gal Gadot amongst the Snyderverse. Not particularly not particularly her own solo movies, but yeah, her portrayal of Wonder Woman by and large wasn't brilliant. I think,
right.
If not Ezra Miller as the Flash, there's something around those lines. I'm trying to think of the things I'd seen. I mean, another good performance in a bad movie I can throw in the hat would be Christian Bale in Thor 4.
What, he's good in it and the film sucks?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. But yeah, those are the only two. But I really struggled with bad performance in a good movie because I was really thinking about things I've seen. What do I, where do I seen these things?
I've got another one. Cameron Diaz in Gangs of New York.
She is bad.
That's terrible.
But it's not a bad film because
the film's great.
Daniel Day-Lewis is amazing.
The film's great. Everyone else is acting really well, apart from Cameron Diaz. The Irish accent is appalling.
What about Leo's Irish accent?
He was okay. He gets away with it.
He's very toy.
Yeah, it's very like rhythmic, sort of.
Yeah.
Like stereotypical, melodic Irish accent, which goes up and down.
Yeah.
Which no one in reality talks like that.
No, it's I'll sing you a
we are Irish, so we can say they don't all talk like that. So it's
no,
very
it's hard
odd
to understand half the family.
Well, yeah, exactly. But we know what a legit accent sounds like, and it doesn't sound like that. That sounds like literally gift card. You open a gift card and there's a leprechaun in it. They talk like these, go up and down.
Simpsons type accent, yeah.
Yeah, or South Park.
Yeah. You
stole me lucky charm. Yeah, exactly. That's what Cameron Diaz was trying to do, and that's what Leonardo DiCaprio did do. But at least he was doing somewhat of an accent. I don't know. Cameron Diaz was all over the place anyway. I do have another game for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Always ready. Love your games.
You sure?
Well, I've been waiting for a theme tune for months now, but
I know I need to get that sorted. I probably won't have this on this one, to be fair.
We've got a brother who's a DJ. Why don't we ask him?
Because he's picky about who he works with, isn't he?
He doesn't have to know it's for this. He could just say
no. It's not that he doesn't know it's for this, but he won't. He'd say no to us anyway, wouldn't he? Too busy. It's far too busy living it up. I've got. Do you remember the game show? I think this game show was very international. Game show from when we were kids. It's on TV. We'll play your cards right.
I know the name. I don't. Is it where they flip the cards round on the thing? Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what the game is?
Not really. I remember that. But
it's hosted by Bruce Forsyth.
Okay. Good old Bruce.
Good old Bruce. He would show them a card.
Yeah.
On it would be a number, obviously.
Yeah.
Or, from deck of cards, and then the next game, they'd have to guess. The next card would be higher or lower.
Okay, right. This is a budget game you're giving me. You mentioned budgets earlier.
So I'm going to give you a bunch of. Well, I'm going to give you 8 jingles.
Were poor.
What?
You said my jingles were poor earlier.
Slow poke. So I'm going to give you a film. I'm going to give you the budget. Okay. Adjusted for inflation, so this is modern money. equivalent. So rather than it being something like, if it was $100 million 30 years ago, nowadays it would be over 200, close to 300, something like that. Right. Okay. So adjusted for inflation, I'll give you the budget, so we can power it, so you can play the game that way.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a film. I'm going to ask you whether the next film I give you the name of was a higher or a lower budget. Okay. This is based on maybe your knowledge of it. Maybe you know sort of what the film is about. You can sort of see the effects.
I think I'm going to be wildly guessing, but I'm feeling.
You might
good.
have some educated guesses here. You never know. There's an element of me trying to catch you out, but at the same time, it's it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, the only important question is, what do I win this week, Zeke?
Respect.
I got that last week.
Yeah, you can never have too many.
I think I've won the quiz most weeks. You've upped the game this week because it's more of a challenge than trivia.
I don't know if I've done that, but it's it's interesting. So I'll give you the budget of Spider-Man 2. Came out in 2004. Had a adjusted budget. Nowadays, they spent $233 million on that film by today's standards, which is quite shocking actually if you think about it.
Okay.
Most of the Marvel movies cost $200 million of nowadays money, and they get criticised for it. But if you go back to 2004, when this was made, they had similar budget, if not more. And this is not including marketing.
So you haven't adjusted that budget. That's the budget.
No, I've adjusted it to modern money. So nowadays, if they made the same film with the same conditions, with the same production costs, etc., it would cost them $233 million. So that was the budget they spent back then. Obviously, it was a lower number because of inflation.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Right. So they spent, according to today's money, 21 years later, they spent $233 million of costs.
Okay.
That's the production cost that they were allocated. Understand?
Yeah, it seems very clear.
Yeah, okay. How much... Oh, sorry, you only have to say higher or lower, to be fair.
Yeah.
Did they spend on Spider-Man 3, which was 3 years later? It's the one with Venom, the not-so-great one.
Higher, because they thought it'd be a smash hit.
You think it's higher?
Yeah.
You really think it's higher?
Yeah.
Well done. You're amazing.
Is that Bruce?
What? Oh no, well, Bruce from the grave, you mean?
Yeah, I wanted Bruce Forsyth to congratulate me.
I've got recordings. You may have noticed. I played one earlier. Recordings from Sullivan Bro Brown. You may know him from internet personalities, Wrestle Talk, and No Rolls Barred. I basically got him to record a bunch of you did well and you didn't do well.
Oh, he did it, did he? I know you mentioned it. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, okay. So he's going to give you messages based on how well you do in my quiz, basically.
Could have requested him on as a guest.
Honestly, he sent me a really nice message back, so he seems like a really swell guy. I'm a big fan. Shout out to Sullivan Bro Brown. If you'd see him, I think he's got a YouTube channel as well. Really nice guy. I really like him. I liked him anyway, but now I've sort of communicated with him once or twice. He seemed really, really nice guy, and his message back was really funny. I'll send you the full clip. Well done. You got that one right. The budget of Spider-Man 3.
So hang on. Can I just interlude? Is he the one that said I sucked earlier?
He may have done.
Sullivan. Did you know what your recording was going to be used for? Is my question to you, my friend.
Oh, I need to send you that full message. Maybe I might play it at the end of this podcast as like full windscreen, because he recorded it to camera, so you can see him saying it. It's very funny. You're well done. You got that one right. Well done, Zook.
Brilliant.
Me clapping.
Brilliant.
Well done. Cost of Spider-Man 3 was $273 million compared to today's standards. So all that Venom money went to a good cause. Not.
Ding, ding, ding.
From $273 million, are we going higher or lower with the next film, 2005's King Kong? Naomi Watts, Jack Black, Adrian Brody. Was it higher or lower than $273 million of today's money?
I'm actually going to say higher, because for some reason I recall this film being quite pricey and being expected to do well. I think it did do well in the cinema, but not well in sales afterwards.
Do you think
if I'm remembering correctly?
Higher?
Yeah.
Okay. And Sullivan says...
Too bad! You're stuck.
No, it wasn't. Sorry, mate. You failed that one.
Sullivan.
Unfortunately, let me fact check you quickly. King Kong cost $233 million of today's money, so lower by 40.
2 then.
Yeah, it is the same. Yeah, well done. Next, we go from 233 million. Still a lot of money, these films, considering it was way back and today's budgets are criticised and really looked under the microscope. It's interesting. I think this is an interesting talking point in itself. Anyway, $233 million from King Kong 2005. Avatar, 2009's Avatar.
And we're at 233 at the moment.
We're at 233 with King Kong.
Higher.
Higher or lower Avatar?
What year, sorry?
2009, so 4 years later.
Absolutely higher. Absolutely.
Absolutely higher?
Yes.
Sure about
Yes.
that? Sullivan says.
Well done. You're amazing.
You're
Because
amazing.
that film was pricey and it was
Do you
great
wanna
in the
know the
cinema.
budget,
It was not great at home.
Do you want to know the budget?
I think it was astronomical. I'm guessing around 500 million.
So Spider-Man, King Kong, $233 million.
Yeah.
Avatar, 243, only 10 million more.
Oh, okay. I'm way off then. I recalled it being really expensive at the time.
Next up, we have Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, 2006. Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley. It's the first one with Davy Jones, Squid Boy, Bill Nye.
I'm going
That's
low.
you're on. What are you on now? 243.
I'm going to go lower.
You're gonna go lower.
Yeah.
Okay. Sullivan says.
News just in here. Breaking news, in fact, is that you appear to suck.
That's the best one.
Sully, honestly, I love Sullivan Brown. Look for him on YouTube; he's brilliant. Yeah. So actually, no, you're off by $2 million. $2 million more for Dead Man's Chest. 245 that cost to make. So $2 million more than the previous one, Avatar.
I didn't know which way he was going to go with that. I like that one.
Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, the third film, so the one after this, where Davy Jones dies and the end.
Yeah, I would say higher for that one.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher. Sure about that?
Yes.
Really sure about that?
Yes.
Sullivan?
Give me a Sullivan Bow Brown. Well done.
You've done it again.
There you go.
Thank you.
I think you interrupt that one.
Done it again.
Sullivan?
Well done. You've done it again.
There you go. You're well done. You did that one right.
Done it again.
Yeah. Budget compared to the last one, almost an extra $100 million for that finale. $318 million.
Yeah. They went out. They tried to go out with a bang, didn't they? And do a
They
big one.
did. Yes, they did. How many have we done now? We've done 1, 2, so we've done 5, I think. So we'll do 10. So we go from $318 million at World's End. Cleopatra, 1963 film. Cleopatra, Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton. How was that higher or lower by today's costs?
This could be a trick because inflation obviously would be massive compared to the 60s to the 2000s, but I actually think it's going to be lower.
I think it's going to be lower.
Yeah, I think filmmaking was generally cheaper back then. I'm trying to use some logic here for this one because I have no idea, but I'm going to go lower.
Sully?
It appears that you suck.
Thanks, Sullivan. I know you've colloquially started calling him Sully as well, trying to make out like you're friends.
Oh, I love him. Yeah, we're best mates. Yeah, we had a chat. We had a little chat. Yeah, he's great. Honestly. But yeah, he is right. You do suck because it cost more. $320 million in 1963, production cost wise. That was a ridiculously expensive film for the time. Apparently. So it's curious how today's standards.
I knew it would be a trick one.
I think it's interesting because you're like, today's costs are obviously scrutinized to the nth degree. We're looking at some of the most famous films of all time. Well, within reason, Pirates is what it is, but money-wise, astronomical compared to some of the budgets that we criticise today. I think it's an interesting talking point.
Yeah,
there's
been that same debate with football transfers, haven't they? Like when you adjust for inflation, they're not too
Yeah,
far off what they actually are today. But it's
Yeah,
always
and
a
obviously,
conversation.
it's subjective, obviously, but a lot of money is a lot of money. But it's interesting how one gets slagged off more than the other. Anyway, Cleopatra 963, $320 million. That's an astronomical amount of money. We'll go from that to Waterworld, 1995. Kevin Costner, Dennis Hopper. I know you know this film because we watched it when we were kids.
Yeah, and
Waterworld.
I am actually a secret big Kevin Costner fan. I like Kevin Costner.
I am and I aren't. I like him in films. Have you ever seen him try and talk? He's so boring.
I enjoyed his sideways stare at Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively last year at the SNL 20 show. Oh yeah,
that was good.
Funny.
You know what? I'll give you that. That was good.
I rented actually because no one else was, but I really like Kevin Costner. His passion piece on the Wild West.
What's it called?
What are they called? Horizon, an American saga or something. It's really good.
Okay.
I liked it. I'd see the sequels, but he lost funding, so he can't make the second and third one. So it's just been left on a cliffhanger. Obviously, he starred in Yellowstone, which I love as a series. Until was it Taylor Sheridan, the director and writer, killed him off because he argued with Costner about I can't remember if it was money or acting direction. There was some reason for getting rid of him. But yeah, I like Kevin Costner, so I will go higher.
You're gonna go higher than $320 million.
Yes, because Waterworld, I remember being crazy expensive for the world they were making it in, if you know what I mean.
Sure about that?
No. I'm going to go lower, actually. No, lower.
Go lower?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Now I am, yeah.
Can I lock you in?
Lock me in, Bruce.
So it's lower.
Lower it is.
Sully?
Well done. You're amazing.
No, I am being Pavlovian conditioned because I'm actually so excited to want to please Sully now.
I'm the same. I want to hear happy Sully. So I'm disappointed when you suck and you don't get the right answer because I don't get to see happy Sully.
Well, I like it when he reads the news and he tells me I suck.
I'll do that one next time you get one wrong. So yes, well done. You got that one right. $252 million that one cost, Waterworld, by today's standards. Again, what ridiculed at the time, wasn't it, about being like astronomical? I mean, it was a flop. It lost money, but at the same time, compared to Cleopatra and stuff like that, it's a minnow compared to not minnow, but you know what I mean, way lower than you think it would. So $252 million. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. That's the 6th one, if I'm right. Came out in 2009.
Okay.
Starring Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson, amongst a load of other English lovely actors. Was it higher or lower than $252 million?
I would actually say lower.
Say lower?
I actually would. Not 100%, but I don't. They never felt like crazy budget films. I mean, the actor costs themselves are quite low for those.
Yeah. Are you locked in on that?
Yeah, I'll go lower.
I think lower.
Yeah.
Let me just double check the answer.
Sully? You should play yourself a
news just in here. Breaking news, in fact, is that you appear to suck.
Unfortunately, you suck. So yeah, $256 million. That was $4 million more than Waterworld by today's metric.
Okay.
Next we'll go for Superman Returns 2006. So that's 3 years before this. That's the one with Kevin Spacey. Mentioned him loads. Kevin Spacey, James Marsden, Brandon Routh, Kate Bosworth. Can't remember anyone else from that film, to be fair.
I liked that film. I know that the Superman himself got no work afterwards.
No work afterwards. He was in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, all right. I refer to my previous comment.
You remember him? Dust. I would into dust.
Yeah.
That's my impression of Brandon Routh in Scott Pilgrim.
What was the budget on Harry Potter? Sorry, what was the last one?
Sorry, 256 was the budget on Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Superman Returns. Is it higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower.
Yeah.
Sully.
Well done. You're amazing.
Well done.
Bloody Thanks, Sully.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that one right. 220. Oh, where has it gone? $228 million. So yes, what, $30 million lower.
Feels about right
one.
for the quality of the film.
So that's Superman Returns in 2006. What about the original Superman? 1979 Superman. Christopher Reeve, Gene Hackman, Marlon Brando. You mentioned him earlier.
Adjusted for inflation.
Adjusted for inflation, was it higher or lower than 2006's remake cum sequel thing?
Higher.
You think it's higher budget?
Yes.
Even though it's like 30 years before.
Big names in there.
Yeah. You sure about that?
I'm locked in on higher, Zeke.
Higher.
Higher.
Sully?
Too bad! You're stuck.
Oh, you suck. Sorry. 190 million by today's standards, so a lot cheaper.
Okay.
So, yeah,
a lot cheaper. It's not that far off.
Well, 220.
I mean, 30 million's a lot to us, but I mean, in comparison to a film, it's not.
Yes, I'm obviously none of this is I have a short change. Let's be honest. So it is all a lot compared to what I earn. I get it, but $228 million compared to 190 is nearly 30 million cheaper, which is I think it's an interesting talking point. $190 million by today's standards. Let's go old school. Wiki Wild Wild West 1999. Will Smith, Kevin Kline, Kenneth Branagh. Is it higher or lower than $190 million? You think it's got to be higher?
Gotta be higher.
Got to be higher.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Doubly sure.
Yes.
Sully, tell him.
Well done.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Well done. I thought I might get you on that one because of the placing.
No, it's got to be higher.
Wild Wild West, $224 million adjusted for inflation. So yeah, that's a big
What was the actor
flop.
in that? What's his name?
Will Smith. You may have heard of him.
The
slap,
other chap.
slap. That guy.
The other chap.
Kenneth Branagh. Kevin Kline.
Kevin Kline. Yeah, Kevin Kline.
Kevin Kline.
I've told you before. Disclosure on Apple
I know you've told me about Apple TV.
TV. For a second back Cohen. Apple TV is amazing, and you would love the disclosure.
Daddy Cook.
I'll take that over Daddy Feige any day.
Daddy Cook.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue a bit more.
Tongue being the operating word, you weirdo. 1999's Wild Wild West, $224 million. We are going to go.
How many more of these do you have?
Oh, we'll do two more. So this one and then one. Are we at 10? I don't think we are. Let me count. I'll count if it makes it. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're at 12. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay, we can go 3 more to 15, and that's a nice round number then. How about that? Okay, we're going from, where were we? Wild Wild West. 1999's Wild Wild West. $224 million that was. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, 2009. This one was interrupted by the writer's strike, I believe. Was it higher or lower than $224 million of modern money?
Higher, I'd say. From what I recall, these Transformer films were money pits. Michael Bay is insane. I will say it again. Michael Bay is insane. He's big, isn't he? Big explosion, big CGI, everything's big. So yeah, I can see it being more money.
Sully, let him know.
It appears that you suck.
Oh no, what a shame. No, incorrect. Revenge of the Fallen, $205 million by today's money. So yeah, about nearly $20 million lower than Wild Wild West 1999 by modern standards. That was 10 years afterwards. Revenge of the Fallen was the second one. Yes, it was interrupted by the writer strikes. That probably was, increased the costs a little bit. But yeah, those things made boatloads of money. Those Transformers films back in the day. So you could argue about investment and return and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, interesting. Next we have, where do we go? So $205 million for Revenge of the Fallen. We'll go to Quantum of Solace, 2008, and also a film interrupted by the writer's strike of that period. Quantum of Solace, 2008, Daniel Craig's second Bond film. Was it higher or lower budget?
Lower.
Lower, you say? Are you sure about that?
I'm not 100% on any of these, but I'm going to go with lower.
Well, yeah, that's obvious. Sully?
Well done. You're amazing.
Random, how much buy?
I would say that was 190, 180-ish.
No, only 1 million less. 204 million apparently that cost.
Oh, really? I was really on the money then.
So, yeah. So you were just, just lower than that one, but yeah. We'll go from that to... So one more. This is the last one. I'm going to go... Terminator Salvation. Christian Bale, Sam Worthington, someone called Moon Bloodgood. I don't know who that is.
One of my favourite Terminators, purely for Christian Bale's rant.
That is the rant film. Oh, good for you. Good for you. That one. Yeah,
That's a good impression. That's a good impression.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, that guy.
Was it the guy talking or was he eating on set? I can't remember.
It was a sound technician. Apparently, he was bumping something. I'm trying to remember now. So I think it was a boom mic, wasn't he? A boom mic operator that was just.
I can't remember. Just the recording itself is like a guy who's clearly.
I really want to find out the story. I'll find out the story afterwards quickly. But yeah, no, it's yeah. So did that cost more or less than the 204 million of Quantum of Solace?
Good
more. For you.
More. I'm gonna say more.
You think more?
Yeah, I don't think by a great deal, but I will say more.
Ooh, that's very interesting you say that. Sully?
Well done. Incredible.
Yeah. Incredible.
Well done. 1
amazing
million.
And incredible. Thanks, Sully.
1 million. Yeah, well done, Sully. 1 million more.
Well done, mate.
No, not well done, you. 1 million more. Terminator Salvation, 2009, apparently by today's standards, cost $205 million. Yeah, I think you did okay on that. I think I tried to make it,
I think I got about 13 out of 15.
I think you got about half right.
13 out of 15, I think.
13 out of 15? No, you got way less than that.
Well, you weren't keeping score. So
I wasn't keeping score.
We'll never know. It sounds like I won.
Well, we'll hear the recording.
I won my respect.
How poorly you done and how disappointed poor old Sullivan Bo Brown.
Too bad! You suck.
Yeah, ultimately you suck, so Sullivan.
Thanks.
What a shame.
Thanks, Sullivan.
Yeah, what a shame.
I was rooting for you in Quizzlemania. I just want to say, Sully, if you ever listen to this.
Quizzlemania, okay, of course. I was as well. Well, I think it is interesting out of that quiz, weirdly, in a weird way, is the talking point about budgets. Because, like you said, there's a lot of criticism about nowadays budgets, whether the Marvel films cost too much and superhero films or genre films cost too much, how much Killers of Flower Moon cost. Looking at old costs of old films such as Waterworld and Cleopatra, especially Cleopatra, $320 million by today's standards. That's a freaking expensive film. So it's interesting to see that conversation not be pointed at whatever. Obviously, it depends on how well the film does. Avatar, Endgame, Infinity War, all these films that cost a ridiculous amount of money made money back. So therefore, you don't talk about them in the same light as having ridiculously high cost. The budget of Doomsday and Secret Wars is $1 billion easily, probably over that because of Secret Wars hasn't been budgeted properly yet. Because they're still.
But even then, it's probably what $250 on the film and $250 on the marketing.
No, I would say it's probably on these ones or films in general.
Yeah, on these ones. That's what I mean. So $1 billion.
These ones, it'll be.
Then split that into four.
I think more. I think you get 200, maybe 250 million on the cost of the film, 250 on the cast. Then you get marketing on top of that, which means the films probably have to take way over $1 billion to even
I'm going to watch
start
these
making
films
money.
Though and think they've cost $1 billion.
No, of course not, because you're not.
No, but compared to the money we're talking about and
inclined.
looking at, like they're not going to be seismic shifts with upgraded quality. Like we've even talked last week about Disney CGI problem. I bet that's somewhere in there. I bet it's somewhere in there.
CGI costs will go into the budget of the production.
Yeah.
So if any of those films I just listed had CGI, that's part of the production.
No, I mean CGI problems. I mean for that money, I'm guessing we see a few CGI problems within the film.
I would hope Marvel have sorted that out because that was a problem in Phases 4 because Lucasfilm pulled the plug on losing ILM, but they've dished it out to so many different digital art houses now. It's sort of whoever they can find that could do it. And now you see on the credits, they get so many different production companies to do them for different scenes. So they'll give one scene to someone else, one scene to another company, another scene to another company. It's a really cack-handed way of doing it, in my opinion. Just get a company in-house. You can do sort of, well, they had ILM, they've lost that. But I think due to the rushed production strategy they had, which is churn content out constantly, whether it's for Disney Plus, whether it's for cinema, it's just churn it out, churn it out, churn it out. They had to go to all these different places to just get the thing done quickly. So whereas one company would take a certain amount of time to do all the scenes, you could minimize that time if you gave it to a bunch that could do it concurrently and then get it done quicker and more efficiently, but then it would cost way more, so you get the increased costs. So I think it's an interesting talking point, especially with the Marvel films in general. They say they're cutting their costs and they've realized a new strategy with regards to, digital effects or whatever you.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting talking point anyway about budgets, but I understand if people aren't as interested as me. Thank you very much as well to Sullivan Bro Brown. I really did appreciate his messages. He did say we could use them as well going forward. I did ask specifically. I said we're doing a podcast. We're a startup podcast. Are you okay with it going on? He went, "Oh yeah, sure."
Fair enough. Well, thank you, Sullivan Bro Brown.
So I said I'd give him a shout out every time.
Sideway fans for him for a bit anyway.
Yeah, so, we have. We've been. Me and you have been sort of fans of content he's been in. Whilst appreciating him as an internet personality, but yeah, he seems like a really nice guy as well. From when I was chatting with him, so yeah, shout out to you, Sullivan Bro Brown. Check him out on YouTube. No Rolls Barred and Wrestle Talk. He appears on those things as well as I think he's somewhat of a channel? Sketch comedian. He does have a YouTube channel, yeah, because I saw it, and I dropped him a message on there as well, just saying thanks again. Yeah, thank you, Sally. Much appreciated. And with that, we'll probably end the podcast there. I think I've embarrassed you enough.
Yeah. And I guess we can let people know to look forward to some Halloween.
We are going to have a more Halloween-themed week next week. I don't know what that's going to entail. I think we might talk about favourite Halloween films. I've recorded a video. I haven't put it together production-wise yet, so that may be live before the next week's podcast is released. Hopefully, if I can get my arse in gear in terms of getting the production.
I don't want you advertising your OnlyFans on our film and TV based podcast.
What did you think I meant by Halloween video?
That is exactly what I thought you meant.
Yeah, okay. You dirty boy. Yeah, so I look forward to that. Follow me on Zekeism. I'm pretty much everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, of course, and on X, Twitter, whatever it's called now. Thank you very much. Yourself, Zook, have you got your socials up yet?
I actually don't, although I did do a Zeke and Zook TikTok, but apart from that, I still need to get some Zook X account up, sorry. I just can't think of a good name. That was where I struggled. And to delete my current personal one, because I don't use it. So I only wanted one on there, rather than switching accounts and doing all that malarkey. But they make it very hard to delete your account.
Use that?
Use what?
The word you just said.
What?
Ma.
Oh, right, yeah. I never set up. That was an old Twitch channel I had.
It was, but it's a good name.
But it's all right. The Zook now. Malarkey's
all right. Go with that. That's fine. But yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, listening, indulging our content. We do appreciate it. If you want to send us a message, we're like I said, we're available on socials. If you want to message Zook or Money of Mine, I'll pass them on happily.
Yeah, always happy to hear from the fans. Yeah, especially always. If there's. You still need to tell me about them if they're insults about you.
I haven't seen any yet. Not for me. Yours, I've got a catalogue somewhere here. I can dish them out to you, but I didn't want to be mean.
Yeah.
It's cold this time of year. I didn't want to make you even more depressed.
I am always checking for comments.
Are you?
Yeah, to see if anyone agrees and says Zeke needs to stop bullying Zook, and I can go. I'm a big boy, but thank you for your support.
I don't see any of those either. Weirdly.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for it.
I don't know what that says about. I don't know. Anyway, maybe let's not pick at that thread. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, listening. We do appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye bye.